I'm very happy to say that we now can sit here and say
Yes.
on like a world platform that I'm proud of these shows, man.
Yeah.
Whether it's Scam or Patal Lok
Yeah.
or it started with Sacred Games.
Yeah.
Because that was the first one that we all kind of took note of, saying this is the first export, and it was something to be proud of. But I remember when Patal Lok came, because Patal Lok was something that wasn't on my radar, uh, and I didn't know much about it, and I'd seen like some visual like pictures of it. And so I happened to land on the show not knowing what it is and started watching it and getting blown away by the writing and Jaideep in it and everybody. And the way the story moved, and it was so dark, it was so unapologetic, it was so engaging, that when I finished it, and that's the thing. So if I watch something that really kind of hits home with me, I have to find a way to congratulate the people and reach out to them and let them know that they were brilliant.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I was very, very shy. But
Oh.
I think Jab We Met was the first time I was like, I need to reach out to these people.
Wow.
And I was very shy because I didn't know Bebo at that time. And I was like, I don't know how to send a message to a woman. But I found out Imtiaz's number and Shahid's number. And then Munna Bhai MBBS was that film when Arshad Warsi I had to reach out to and say, like, I mean, I don't know you. And then we ended up working in Golmaal. So Patal Lok was one of those. And then Scam was one of those. And then Gullak was another one where I just loved the performances and just the sweetness and the simplicity with which the story was told, and it hit home for me. And a lot of them, man, and I've consumed a lot. Like recently, I was The Hard, and I really thoroughly enjoyed it.
I love Vijay Verma and Gulshan. Oh,
Everybody, I think, every single actor in that, even the actors who kind of played characters, and everybody was kind of brilliant in it. So I'm very happy that we're in this place where we're talking about Western shows,
Yes,
but
and
also at the
also
same
Indian
time we have
shows.
enough to talk about our own, and not just like a star-driven show, so to
Yeah.
say, but brilliant writing,
Yeah.
direction. A Tubber was,
Tubber, yeah.
and nobody knew who this director is, where it's come from, but it was brilliant. And you know, when a content, and that's what happened in the West. Nobody knew any actor from Breaking Bad or Prison Break or anything. It's the show, the content that made these actors perhaps bigger stars than film stars.
Yeah.
When Game of Thrones kind of became what it became and still is, it's bigger than, it's parallelly as like Avengers, Game of Thrones, they're pretty much like at the same level.
Yeah.
And that's what content can do. And I think that's what's most important, is for everybody in this industry especially to understand that it's not a star that makes a film, it's a film that makes a star.
Yeah.
And we always have to kind of invest in that and believe in that. And every time we digress, we kind of find ourselves in places where sometimes we are like how we are, कि क्या चलेगा पता नहीं, लोग देख नहीं रहे हैं, लोग accept नहीं कर रहे हैं, and all of that.